Hi campers, how are you? Thanks for being part of Camp REinvent today, and I want to recap the last couple of weeks as we head into recruiting the agent of the future in the next 4 weeks as we talked about today. Last week, you learned about integrated marketing technologies. There's 4 parts to that: social media, transaction management, support, and CRM. All very important things that you need to do to be able to keep in touch with, communicate with, and transact with your consumers and your new agents. You have to take a 3-year plan to this thing. All these things that we're talking about don't happen overnight. So just take a look out into the future and determine where you want to be. Make sure you don't commit yourself to anything too crazy and make it happen for you. Okay, finally, there's a lot of free products out there. All right, so there's no need to go out and spend tons of money. You can get lots of things. Freeconferencecall.com, for example, which we utilize. Great service, free. Okay, a lot of other things like that, like Mevo, which is a chat widget, which I think we talked about a few weeks ago. So it's all good stuff that's part of your integrated technology strategy that you mix in with everything else that you're doing from a marketing perspective to drive traffic to your site and customers through your doors. Today we spoke to Tom Tognoli, COO of Intero Real Estate Services, talking about their success with cafe-style offices. And I think you got a sense from Tom how committed they are from a cultural perspective to making sure that people understand that they don't have to be in the office, and that, as I said at the beginning of the presentation today, that real estate is an outside sales job, not an inside sales job. You're not going to sell any real estate within the office. So why have these big 10, 12,000 square feet offices? You don't need them anymore. The paradigm has changed, and we have to start changing with it, but it needs to start from the top with you and your team, showing your agents and your management team that it is entirely possible. I'll send the recording of this presentation with Tom today, because I think he did say a lot of things from a broker perspective that I think if you can embrace those things and internalize them, you'll be having some of the same success that Tom and his company have out in Silicon Valley. Well, again, next week we're starting with Rich Rector for 4 weeks. Rich is one of the top recruiters in the country, and we're very, very proud to have him be part of the PCMS consulting team. He's going to spend 4 weeks taking everything we've talked about for the past 7 weeks and roll that into how do you use that information, that new reinvention that you're taking of yourselves and your management team, your engaging website, your SEO, your internet marketing, all those things, and roll those into scripts and strategies and metrics to recruit the agent of the future, which is so critical in today's environment. So with that, have a great evening, have a great time, and we'll see you next week at Camp REinvent.